Oh my God, that's a pig. Oh my God, that's a pig. That is a freaking tank. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of I Forget to Film My Intros Before I Start the Video. I'm your host, Nick. Obviously it's dark. It wasn't dark when I started the video, so yeah, stay tuned. This is a very good video, very good one. You won't be pissed. You won't be pissed. Catching a lot of bass in a new honey hole spot that I found near my work, so that's always good. And some pretty sizable bass too. Some pretty sizable. The average was very good. So stay tuned. You'll be glad you did. Let's get into it. Okay. Spot number one. I don't know if it holds any fish. Probably not. It's so small. It's a lot of weed. The one side over there is just completely weeded over, and then this side it's got clear, but I don't know if it has enough depth to hold fish like when it ices over in the winter or anything like that. So I'm not too optimistic about this spot here, but we'll see. I mean, it's small. This is super small, but could hold some smaller fish. I don't know. Seen a lot of bugs on the surface, not seeing any minnows or bluegills, so I doubt. I mean, that right there tells me that there's probably not any fish in here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I think it's pretty safe to say that there's no fish in this little one. Just keep moving. Okay, bigger pond, starting with a chatterbait, blue and black, muddy water. Let's do it. There should be fish here. It seems like it's big enough. It seems like it should have enough depth in the middle to hold some fish over winter when it ices over. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to throwing a chatterbait, so I don't really expect to catch a fish on. I mean, I think I'm fishing the right conditions for a chatterbait. Muddy water. It's a pond. I got a blue and black color for that muddy water. And there's some ripples. There's some wind and there's some ripples. I feel like I could also get away from with a spinnerbait here, which I got those. So we'll see what the fish are doing, what they're feeling like munching on, or even if they're feeling like munching. I'm fishing in a cold front, so I don't know. That could have completely shut the fish off, and I might not get anything today because it was, 90, 98 the past week and a half, and now it's 60, 65. Hence why I'm wearing a long sleeve sweater. So this cold front could have just completely screwed these fish up and turned the bite off. There we go. Oh, he came off. Okay, well, there's fish here. It was just... Okay, there we go. It was about a pounder. So I know there's fish here. I know I'm throwing the right bait now. Hit it right next to the shore. So that leads me to believe that they're right up against the shore. But I've just got a blue and black Z-Man chatterbait. Zoom chunk, I think, on the back. I think it's by Zoom. Black color. See, he kind of tore that thing up, didn't he? But water's pretty warm from what I'm feeling. So let's see if I can get another one. That's a good sign though that I just got a fish right there within the first, and there's a big old fish that just surfaced over there. So we'll see. I'm liking the spot, I'm liking the odds, and I'm picked up some weeds right now, so. Good sign though, good sign. Cabela's brand Tournament ZX spinnerbait and swim jig rod. And a lot of people, when they look at rods, they don't really want to go with the store brand rods, just because they think that they're cheap and whatnot. And let me just tell you this: all Cabela's brand rods, and I sound like a spokesperson now, but I mean it's because I work there. But it's just like, I thought the same thing when I was just going into work there. I'm like, store brand rods probably aren't that good, but this is a really lightweight rod. Sorry. And all Cabela's brand rods are actually made by G. Loomis, so you're a really good rod for really inexpensive. That's why I had to pick this guy up. Okay, so I know there's a weed bed over there, so I'm gonna see if I can cast alongside of it. I kind of got it pinpointed like where it is. So I'm gonna kind of avoid it, but still target it at the same time just by bringing that chatterbait along the side of it. Man, that feels like a bite so much. Oh, that was another fish. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure my life out, man. That was another fish. Took the, I'm gonna have to change that. Talk about, oh god dang it. Talk about urban fishing, man. I swear. Got freaking train tracks right over there, a freaking boulevard right next to it. Okay. Well, I just got a decent bass. Let's see if I can flip them without losing them. Get up here. Boom, baby. Boom. Boom. There we go. Yo, look at it. Look at that. Decent bass. I was just talking to these guys earlier. They were asking to catch out here. This is what you catch, baby. Boom, look at that. Hey, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. So I knew they were in here. I knew it. Look at this guy. That's a good fish. A solid 2-pounder.
You know, the only thing I'd tell you is there's a lot of chemicals around here.
Oh no, I'm not eating it. Okay. I'm not eating this.
Before you put it back, let me see it.
Look at that.
Oh man, that's a good 4 or 5
That's a
pounder
big
right
fish.
there.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That is a big fish. Good for you, man.
They got big mouths too, real big mouths.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting a little worried when I was like they were coming off early. I was like, oh man.
Over there by that weed
Yep.
over there?
That's where they're sitting.
Nice.
Yep.
I've never seen anyone catch a fish here. So that's pretty amazing. You're the first one.
Yeah.
I hope you capture it on your GoPro.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Right.
I got it.
There you go.
There we
Ready
go.
us for the luck.
I was gonna say you just wished me good luck too.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. There we go. I knew there were some big ones in here. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. See, I cast it over by those weeds because I knew there had to be a fish over there, but I had cast it there before and didn't get anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're not over there, but that's why I walked all the way down there. Came back to get my stuff to move even further down. Second cast over there, or actually first cast over there by those weeds. and he ate it. That was awesome. Terminate ZX held up perfectly. 13 fishing got me in the right spot. Awesome. I wish I was sponsored, but I'm not. But hey, hit me up, 13. Let's see. Let's see if there's another one over there, because that was a baby hit. He didn't hit it very hard. It just felt like I had like weight all of a sudden, like the weeds. Then it started shaking. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I like this spot. I like this a lot. Okay. Getting right up next to that tree, because I knew there had to be fish over there. That's cover that's in the water. Fish love that. They love to stick around that cover. Hides them a little bit for the bait fish to come by so they can ambush them. Z-Man chatterbait finally sticks a big one. I had two come off, two smaller ones, and I had a whole bunch of nibbles on it. I don't know if they were just getting the tail or what was going on with that, but finally Big Bertha comes out and she's hungry. Let's get some more. Okay, so I cast it out and I checked my GoPro to make sure it was off. And when it was sitting on the bottom, it got smacked. I set the hook and then there was nothing, but it got absolutely smacked because I knew it was sitting on the bottom too, because I stopped reeling for like 5 seconds to check my GoPro. And where I'm fishing right now, right close to the shore, is probably at most 3 feet deep. So it doesn't take 5 seconds for that 3/4 of an ounce, or I think it's ½ ounce Z-Man chatterbait to sink to the bottom. So something pecked at it at the bottom. I don't know what, but we're gonna fish this spot here for a little bit. They probably would bite jigs too if they're really wanting to bite something on the bottom like that. Maybe I'll start like a little yo-yo retrieve maybe with this chatterbait, see what they want. Yo-yo it off the bottom a little bit maybe. Okay, here we go, flip them. Boom, baby, let's get it. Oh yes, saw some bait jump like they were being chased, cast it right next to them. This guy comes out and smacks it. Look at that, he shook the hook out. That's how light they're hitting this hook. Barely, they've all just been like right there in the corner of the mouth. That's number 2, baby. About 1.5 pounds. Awesome to catch these freaking fish. I found myself a new honey hole. You can't find out where it is. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Let's go ahead and let this guy go and get some more. I keep turning off the GoPro because I'm not getting stuff, and I got like 37 minutes left of recording time. And every time, there he goes. Every time I turn the GoPro off, I get smacked. Right, and then I'm sitting there fighting it. Got to play it. I had to let some drag out because it was like almost breaking my rod. It was so close. Turn the GoPro on and I don't know, so we're gonna keep this on for a little bit, see if we can get a hook up the camera. If not, hey, I'm catching fish, I'm happy. So let's keep it doing. That freaking Z-Man is just going absolutely crazy. I actually love Z-Man chatterbaits. They're my favorite chatterbaits to use. Good sharp hooks, really it's a really obnoxious, in a good way, wobbling action that it has in the water. And blue and black in this chocolate milk water is the tick. So let's get some more, baby. Alrighty. Perfect moving bait day. Perfect. Straight overcast, no sun, windy. It was a chop on the water, not like stupid windy, but like chop on the water windy, where there's a pretty constant breeze. Perfect moving bait bait. Like I said, you could throw the chatterbait like I'm doing now. You could probably throw a crankbait now too. You could throw a spinnerbait, swim jig, swim bait, fluke, anything, just as long as you choose the right color. Now, let me tell you, coming to a new spot, catching fish with this much action like I am, really feels good. Like, this spot ain't too far away from where I work, so I definitely know where I'm coming now after I get off some of these days. So that's awesome. Awesome. And you know what? I'm pretty sure it's public. Because one, there's no signs, and it's like mixed with, it's like a park slash like golf course. So it's mixed with a park, and there's a park district building up there, so I'm pretty sure this is like a park district. So I don't know what it is, but there's absolutely no signs that say no fishing, no trespassing, any of that. There's a big path right over there, and I've had probably 3 people come up to me, and all of them have said, "Are there fish in here?" Like, they've asked me how I've been doing. They haven't said, "Hey, you can't fish here," or "Get out of here," or anything like that. They've just all said, "Hey, there's fish here. I've never seen one caught." I'm like, "Yeah." Caught one right in front of them. "Yeah, there's fish here, dude." Dare I turn off my GoPro? I think so. I'm gonna make one more cast, then I'm gonna turn it off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whatever I just hooked was so big, I saw the flash. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What? I don't know what that was. Dude, I'm shaking, dude. Oh, that was so big, dude. Is that a fish? Oh, that is a fish. There we go. There we go. Okay. Spicy. Flip them. Boom. Oh my God. I love this spot. Oh, and it's on camera. I almost turned my freaking thing off. See, if I had turned it off, I would have missed him. But I got him. Yes, look at that, baby. Oh, that's just a beautiful sight right there. I saw a really dark, like pretty big dark shadow in the water sitting there, and so I cast it over it, put it into it, and I don't know if it was a carp or a bass that was sitting there. It might have been a carp, and I think I might have snagged it, because when I snagged it, it jumped, and then I had it on for like a split second, and then he came off. So I think it might have been a carp that I snagged. But that's number 3 for the day. Beautiful fish. Oh, I love it. I found me a new honey hole, baby. Just keep getting it up. I literally started right over there, right where that bend starts. I haven't even walked the whole thing, so I think it's gonna be a pretty good night. Baby, yes. Okay, well, a little one just crushed it by the bank. I was looking at my chatterbait, kind of like figure 8ing it just to see the action on it, and the little one came out of nowhere and just crushed it, but he didn't fully commit. I think he just grabbed the end of it and ran off, but God, that scared me. I'm not even gonna lie. He went that way, that's why I'm casting that way. Okay, buddy. They are loving the chatterbait, man. Loving it. And I'm loving it too, so. If there's not a bass in that grass, I am kissing ass. I swear, if there's not a bass in that grass. Oh my God, that's a pig. Oh my God, that's a pig. That is a freaking tank. Oh my God. Okay. 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 Get up here. Yes. Are you kidding me? He was barely hooked. It just popped out. Look at that fish. Oh my God, man. Oh, this is insane. Oh, I gotta get a picture with it, man. I gotta get a picture with it. Oh, look at that tank. He hit it like a freaking freight train, dude. Oh my goodness. Look at that fish. Look at that bucket mouth, man. That is insane. Okay, here we go. Get out of here. Sick. Hey, welcome back. Feels kind of weird. I just shot the intro and now I'm shooting the outro. But hey, happens. So, I'm gonna go over the gear real quick, what I was using. I brought 4 rods and I only ended up using one of them, didn't touch any of them. They were on a hot bite today. They were biting the chatterbait. I'm pretty sure I could have thrown a lot of other reaction style baits and gotten bit on those too, but they were crunching the blue and black chatterbait, so why switch that if it's working? So the rod I was throwing that on, I talked a little bit about it earlier, but it's a Tournament ZX by Cabela's. Very good. It's a swim jig and swim bait, or spinner bait, sorry, rod. I think it's a 7-foot or a 7-1, something like that. Very, very, very good rod. Held up really good to those big bass, boat flipping them or land flipping them, whatever you want to call it. Very good rod, as I said. The reel I was using was a 13 Fishing Concept C, right? Yeah, Concept C. It's an 8 to 1 gear ratio, and I feel like that might have been a little bit too fast. I think I should have went something like a 7 3 to 1, because every fish that I caught and every fish that I didn't catch, they were barely hooked, so they were short striking the heck out of it. So that's what led me to believe that the gear ratio was just a little bit too fast, and if I had slowed it down, they would have been able to get it more in their mouth. I tried slowing it down just manually, like turning the knobs just a little bit slower, but still they were kind of short striking it, so hey, happened. The chatterbait that I was using was a Z-Man chatterbait. I think it's a ½ ounce, I believe, or something like that. Blue and black, very good. I had a Zoom Super Chunk Junior on there, black color as a trailer, and it was working really good. So yeah, that's basically all I was using. I was only out there for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, so that's pretty good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time I upload. And as always, fish every day.